Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Fulton Street Beats. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, share, and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of those cool videos that have been coming out lately. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most iconic and polarizing guitar bridges in the history of music. That's right, the Floyd Rose locking tremolo. The Floyd Rose is a popular choice amongst rock and metal guitarists and has been used by some of the most famous and polarizing players of all time, such as Steve Vai and Eddie Van Halen. But despite its popularity, the Floyd Rose has also been subject to a lot of criticism and debate over the years, with some guitarists swearing by it and others avoiding it like the plague. So in this video, we're going to take a closer look at why people either love or hate the Floyd Rose locking tremolo and explore some of its famous users and their opinions on the bridge. What is a Floyd Rose locking tremolo? Let's first start with a brief overview of what a Floyd Rose locking tremolo actually is. Essentially, it's a type of guitar bridge that allows the player to bend the strings up and down to create, a type of vibrato and other different effects. What sets the Floyd Rose apart from other tremolo systems is its locking mechanism, which locks the strings in place at the bridge and the nut to prevent them from slipping out of tune. This allows guitarists to perform extreme whammy bar tricks and dive bombs without worrying about the guitar going out of tune. But why do some people dislike the Floyd Rose? Despite its benefits, the Floyd Rose has also been the subject of a lot of criticism over the years, with some guitarists finding it difficult to use and maintain. One of the biggest complaints is that they can be very finicky to set up and to tune, especially for players who are new to the bridge. Because of its locking mechanism, the Floyd Rose requires a specific string gauge and tension, and any changes to the setup can result in the guitar going out of tune. This can be very frustrating for players who want to experiment with different string gauges or tunings. Another common complaint about the Floyd Rose is that it can be very time-consuming to restring and intonate. Because the strings are locked in place, it can take longer to change the strings and adjust the intonation than it would be with a traditional guitar. This can be a deal breaker for some guitarists who want to be able to quickly switch between guitars during live performances. Finally, some guitarists find that the Floyd Rose can be limiting in terms of playing style. Because of its locking mechanism, the bridge can be less responsive than other types of tremolo systems, which can make it more difficult to achieve certain types of vibratos and effects. This can be very frustrating for players who want to experiment with different playing styles and techniques. That being said, why do some people love the Floyd Rose? Despite its drawbacks, the Floyd Rose also has a lot of dedicated fans who swear by its unique sound and versatility, me being one of them. One of the biggest benefits of the Floyd Rose is its ability to stay in tune even during extreme whammy bar tricks and dive bombs. This is particularly important for the rock and metal guitarists who want to create a high-energy performance without worrying about their guitar going out of tune. Another benefit of the Floyd Rose is its versatility. Because of its locking mechanism, the bridge allows guitarists to experiment with different string gauges and tunings without worrying about the guitar coming out of tune. This can be a major advantage for players who want to create unique sounds and experiment with different playing styles. And finally, the Floyd Rose is very well known for its sustain and clarity, which can make it a very popular choice for soloists and lead guitarists. The bridge's locking mechanism ensures that each note rings out clearly, and it doesn't get lost in the mix, which can be particularly important for guitarists who are playing complex and fast-paced riffs. So even though setting up a Floyd Rose can be frustrating for guitarists who are used to more traditional bridges, so essentially, Even though setting up a Floyd Rose can be very frustrating, many players argue that the extra effort is worth it for the added benefits. Speaking of added benefits, let's talk about some of those famous guitarists who will use the Floyd Rose to a great effect. One of the most famous is Steve Vai, who is known for his virtuosic playing and use of a whammy bar. Steve Vai has been using the Floyd Rose bridges on many of his guitars, including his signature Ibanez Gem model. Another famous guitarist, of course, is Eddie Van Halen, and he was well known for his innovative playing style, which often involved using the whammy bar to create unique sounds. He used the Floyd Rose bridge on many of his guitars, including the famous Frankenstrat model. Despite the difficulties in setting up and maintaining a Floyd Rose bridge, many players do swear by them. The ability to create sounds with a whammy bar is a huge draw, and the tuning stability of the locking system is just, well, amazing. In fact, many players switch to Floyd Rose bridges to find it hard to go back to a traditional bridge system. Once you get used to the added benefits, it can be tough to give them up. So there you have it, the pros and the cons of the Floyd Rose locking tremolo bridge. While it's not for everyone, it's definitely worth considering. If you're looking to add some extra expression to your playing, well, they might be for you. And with famous guitarists like Steve Vai and Eddie Van Halen using it to great effect, you know they must be doing something right with it. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on the channel. Make sure you keep rock and rolling, and please hit that like button, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all of these new, cool videos. I'll be seeing you soon. Rock and roll.